Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. I'm here to talk about some NBA news, so let's get right into it here. So, be a Bucks underscore breakdown on Twitter here. Damian Lillard says he's happy in Milwaukee, despite reports like, oh, he's not happy, or him saying, oh, he's not happy there. Damian Lillard says he's happy in Milwaukee, apparently, but he has some off-court stuff that has been draining for him. So he says he's happy in Milwaukee, but there's been some off-court stuff that's been draining him. He said, it says this, end quote, I saw somebody say, quote, end quote, Dame's not happy in Milwaukee, end quote, or something like that, and I know the truth. I know the situation I'm in. I also know what I have going on outside of basketball. It kind of drains me at times. Living in Milwaukee, I'm not going to say living in Milwaukee. Living in Milwaukee hasn't made him depressed. People have been saying that, but he's happy in Milwaukee. It's just because of his divorce. Like, he had a divorce that's been making it hard for him. But he has off-court issue is that divorce he had, I think. So, on the Westbrook, or on the, All the Smoke pod, whatever the fuck it is, whatever the fuck it's called, Paul Pierce, he says this. He doesn't think Kawhi Leonard's as skilled as Jason Tatum. End quote. Kawhi's not the offensive player Jason is. I mean, I don't know if you can say he's more skilled. I mean, this isn't controversial at all, really. I mean, Tatum has to give you 50 to match Kawhi's 35, and defensive ability off the other team's best scorer. I would take probably Kawhi. I mean, yeah, his offensive bag could be deeper, but I would still take Kawhi. So via Alex M. Solana. Or never mind, that post got deleted. Pandeo face. So via Zach Lowe. End quote. Clay's going to draw interest rate on the league. He's gonna want a fair salary. I can tell you for sure. Both sides took note of that. Note of that Drew Holiday extension with the Celtics. 4 years, $135 million. End quote. Oz emoji. Per quote from Zach Lowe. Drew is a lot better than Clay at this current stage. Clay will get paid, probably, but he won't deliver on that contract. Yeah, Drew Holiday's an all-world defender. A lot better is an understatement. It should be so much better. Clay gets cooked every time he's on the court, and too inconsistent shooting-wise. 2024 Clay is just not going to get that contract. I'm sorry. Maybe a few years ago, but not now. I mean, he used to be good until all the injuries. His defense hasn't been the same, obviously. I mean, that shouldn't come as a surprise. But the three-point shot's been inconsistent. But yeah, that's really just my honest thoughts on Klay Thompson at this point. Drew Holiday's way better and deserves that contract. So, Gilly the Kid. Who? Yeah, who? On the big podcast with Shaq. Gilly the Kid. Not this dude trying to fit in. Put any superstar today in that era and they're dominating those plumbers. That's why they're called superstars. But he basically has said the NBA is too friendly. The only people who become too friendly, I don't know who's really become too friendly, but who the fuck is Gilly the Kid? Nobody knows who that is. I mean, the league has got soft in this day and age. Like, can't play physical defensively. Like, people cry to the referees too much. So you have to become too friendly, but I still like watching the NBA. It's exciting for me. So, on the Pat Bev podcast today, he gave his take on the 2024 Most Valuable Player, and he says Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the MVP. The MVP race nowadays is just so skewed for me. Because 2 weeks, you could say like the third place guy 2 weeks before is like the third place guy, or 2 weeks before their third place, but all of a sudden, somehow they rise to the MVP. I feel like people just, I don't know, what's wrong with Jokic? Why doesn't Jokic get his credit? That's my thing with the NBA media. We talk about SGA, number 1 seed. So, I mean, yeah, cool, got the 1 seed. The MVP is individual player success. And Jokic and Luka have more of an argument. It's Jokic or Luka with all due respect. I mean, yeah, SGA plays both ends. But, and people will be like, ooh, anyone who thinks it shouldn't be SGA didn't watch basketball season. Yeah, I watched basketball the whole season. Jokic was the best player. And Luka was the second best. And then you can maybe say SGA third, but that's just my opinion. An unanimous scout is picking the Lakers to defeat the Nuggets in 6 games. I'm so tired of these, quote, unanimous people who keep on yapping but are scared to reveal themselves. Like, if you're so confident about this prediction, why not put your name on it and get the credit when it becomes true? If it becomes true. Says, I'm picking the Lakers because they've got their mojo going. They played great at the end of the year. They got the lineup set with Rui now. Denver's not as good as it was last year. Yes, some home court significant, but they're just not the same team losing Bruce Brown and Jeff Green. Yeah, okay. They're relying on young guys, Peyton Watson, Christian Brown, who are 2 good young guys. I don't know what's wrong with relying on them as bench guys. There's a reason he's anonymous. Because he'd probably get clowned. Whoever this is would get clowned if they revealed who they were. The Denver's been playing great basketball as well at the end of the year. 21-6 record. Like, the Lakers propaganda is so cringe. The Nuggets will defeat the Lakers in like 5 games. Coben Porter, Michael Porter Jr.'s younger brother, has been sentenced to 6 years in prison for a drunk driving crash that resulted in the death of a woman last year. The last 48 hours have been crazy for the Porters. And he's doing podcasts with Lon Rhodes. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing a podcast with Lon Rhodes. It's not his fault. I mean, Jonte banned for life from the NBA. Coben's now in jail. An anonymous coach in the league banning Jonte Porter, end quote. No NBA team is going to be like, damn, we can't have Jonte Porter. He's not wrong. Not really that good anyways. Via the Volume Sports, Steph Curry's message to Draymond Green, and quote, we ain't done. His message probably Klay Thompson's, yeah, we done, but to Draymond, we not done. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know about this. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what the Warriors decide to do. See what we decide to do this offseason. The Lakers are the favorites to land Trae Young at plus 300. The Spurs should honestly be the favorites for Trae Young. Trae and Wemby duo would go crazy. It's an anonymous executive on Donovan Mitchell. That Mitchell situation is very real. Teams will definitely clear out a bunch of assets for him. We'll see. But if they face Boston in the second round, they'll probably lose. And yeah, that does bode well for his future in Cleveland. I feel like we'll get the same Donovan Mitchell story every week from this same damn account. I swear. Skip Bayless via Undisputed. End quote, the Lakers are going to win tomorrow night and the series in 6. End quote, Skip Bayless, eyes emoji. I thought Skip hated LeBron James. He only does this so he can act like LeBron should have won the series, even though the Nuggets are heavily favored. He does this every year. Get up ESPN. Tim Legler says there's nothing LeBron James could do to surpass Michael Jordan. End quote, he's spinning it too. There's nothing he can do to make up ground. I'm tired. We get the same debate every year. It's just so tiring. Draymond Green agrees that the Knicks are an easier opponent than the Celtics and believes that Philadelphia will defeat them. He also thinks the Heat would have beaten them too. How about the Heat make the playoffs first? And speaking of the Heat, they're scheduled to fly to Boston at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Bet you Chicago probably does too, because they'll probably beat the Heat tonight. People may think I have to feel like I'm the best player on the team or the first option. I'm not that way. I've never been that way. I'm just a guy that's trying to get everyone involved and win the game. I know we win, everybody eats. We need you to go to the Spurs, buddy. Get Wemby some help. Several NBA executives believe there's a chance Tobias Harris will sign with the Detroit Pistons to free agency per at Pompon Sixers. Oh boy, Tobias Harris to the Pistons. Yeah, he'll fit in right to the Pistons. It'd be the most Pistons thing ever. To sign a washed up fucking Tobias Harris. It's right where he belongs. I bet it's all the NBA I want to talk about here, so until next time I'm out. Peace.